Hello everyone, welcome to Titan Web Tutorials. In this video I'll show you an amazing feature in the Salesforce Get integrations, the reference condition. Alright, say we want to pull all contacts where their account, the related account, is of a certain type. What we will have to do until now is write a get for an account of a certain type and then say give me all the contacts in a subquery, write another get integration with Titan Web. Um, Give me all the contacts that belong to these accounts. No more, since what we can do now is really amazing. Let me run a quick example. So let's add text, and let's say this will be, just bring the contact name. And let's put in a drop down. And we'll grab it from the account type, just so it'll be easy for us to run the account types. Perfect. Let's just make this strip a repeated strip. So perfect. And let's go ahead and write our Salesforce get. Okay, so what we want to get, like we said, get contacts based on their account type. Okay, and we'll set up to 50 records, and let's head over to our condition. And what we will say is, on the contact we have the account ID, and immediately we see the reference. And now we can say, okay, account type, we can select any field from the parent record. This is insane. So we will say account type equals our drop down. So we'll say account type value. Now the only thing left to do is to map our contact name. We'll say full name of the contact, and I just brought one field so we can demonstrate this quickly. Let's preview and let's see what happens. Okay, so I put it in a bad place, my drop down, since it's on the background there, but let's just ignore this and let's say prospect. Okay, so I ran my get, we didn't find anything, so let's keep on searching. We'll do customer direct, and there we have a ton of contacts. So all of these contacts, you know what, let's verify that it's true. So let's put in another text, and I'll put it over here, and let's just grab the contact ID. So this is real quick and dirty. So we'll say contact ID, and we'll head over to Salesforce, integration, mapping, and we'll map it to the contact ID. Set it back and refresh. So we said customer direct, and let's take our ID and let's take a look. Or we can also map it directly from the account, but let's just do it this way. So this is the account name, and let's take a look at the type, customer direct. There we have it. So this will not only make your Titan app run a lot faster. It will also save on your API query, since now within a condition you can already look at the parent and say, okay, I want to bring records that belong to a certain parent across all the objects that you're returning. We can do something similar, for instance, with a case. All right, so let's say we want to bring cases of contacts where their related contact is from a certain lead source, and we want to do it again with one query. So let's head over here, and I'll say, instead of account type, I'll say contact lead source. We'll do lead sources, and we'll sync it from the contact lead source. Perfect. Okay, let's modify this to be just the name, so that will be case. That will be case number, and this will be, let's do case subject. And we can also bring directly into here the contact. Let's put in a third one, and let's name this contact lead source. All right, this is not real pretty, but it will do. Okay, let's head over to Salesforce, and let's get rid of this, and we'll create a new one. We'll say we want a case, and up to 50 records, get cases based on related contact lead source. And these are just examples. I'm just trying to show you how amazing this feature is. So we'll say contact ID, and we will say lead source equals our lead sources. Perfect. Now let's hook up our mapping. So we'll say case number, and we will say subject. Let's hope we have some data over there. It's just a demo org, and only thing we want to do is the contact lead source in the repeat section, and we'll say contact ID. We'll set our reference from here and say lead source, so we can see that we're getting the same what we're looking for. Okay, we'll save this, and let's refresh our preview, and let's select something. Let's select web. Let's see if we get something. All right, we got one result, and we can see our case, and we can see that the contact lead source is web. Perfect. And now we can say purchase list. Let's see if we get anything. Okay, we don't have any results. Phone inquiry, also nothing. And let's do partner referral. We got nothing. Okay, so that's the only data we had. Let's say other, maybe. Just gonna run to Salesforce and add some data so we can see it happening live. All right, so I've added some data into Salesforce, and now let's try this again. So we'll take a look at web. We have one result. Let's see partner referral, and we have one result as well. Let's head over to other, and we're getting one result as well. So now we can see how we can pull the data directly by the parent with any field on the parent, and this will give you great power. All right, so let's give it the last look. So I've added some more data into Salesforce, and now if we'll take a look at web, we get a few results. Same for phone inquiry, just so you can see how powerful this thing is. And this is how it's done.